Hello everyone, it's me, Mitch. This time we are featuring something totally different from our regular stuff. We bring you the worst anime adaptation games ever released across all platforms. Yes, we will take a look on the worst games ever created based on popular anime series. In no particular order, let's start with the first worst game. First up, Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22. This is a fighting game released in the year 1996. However, when one talks about some of the worst games of all time that are based on anime, then nothing comes close to the disaster class exhibited by Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22. It's one of the most bare bones and laziest fighting games ever devised on the PlayStation, a console that was home to some of the great fighting games like Tekken, Street Fighter, and Guilty Gear. Even for its time, Ultimate Battle 22 was downright ugly. The animations were static and the special moves were anything but. The worst part about this game was the fact that some of the character names had typos, which is just unprofessional and unacceptable for a licensed fighting game. Coming in next, Astro Boy, an action game released in 2009. Not to be confused with the excellent Astro Boy Omega Factor for the Game Boy Advance. The 2004 Astro Boy video game for the PS2 failed to live up to the franchise's high expectations. Based on the 2003 anime revival, Astro Boy is a 3D action game starring the iconic spiky hair robot and his adventures in Metro City. While the anime game was a nice departure from all of the Sonic the Hedgehog games by Sonic Team, Astro Boy had all the same problems every 3D Sonic Team game has: bad camera, bad controls, and outdated gameplay. The story mode is absolutely devoid of any logic, and the gameplay is as by the numbers as can be. Fans hated it. Everybody hated it. It should never have been released. Coming in next, Vampire Hunter D, an action horror game from the year 2000 on the PlayStation platform. Vampire Hunter D almost feels like a precursor to the Devil May Cry series, based on the second anime movie, Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. The Vampire Hunter D game puts players in the role of D, the famous half-breed vampire hunter. The game is strongly influenced by the early Resident Evil games, as you'll explore a pre-rendered supernatural world for clues and key items for puzzle solving. What separates the two is that Vampire Hunter D wants you to slice up bad guys in an over-the-top manner, instead of running away from them in fear. However, the poor controls are the game's biggest Achilles heel, completely ruined a good game, and it never got fixed. Up next, Dragon Ball Z for KINECT. It came out in 2012 for KINECT platform. Dragon Ball Z for KINECT is exactly what it sounds like it is: a Dragon Ball fighting game with KINECT gestures to play with. It attempted to take the fast-paced 3D action of the Budokai Tenkaichi series and translate it into a first-person experience for Xbox 360 players, but failed. Performing a Kamehameha from Goku's point of view should have been a dream come true for Dragon Ball Z fans. However, the KINECT was not up to the task. As with many KINECT games, the device often failed to register the correct gesture commands from the player. Not only that, the actual gameplay experience was repetitive nonsense with little variety. Overall, it failed to do the exact thing which it was designed to do so. Hence, big disappointment. Coming in next, Naruto Shippuden Dragon Blade Chronicles, a game from 2009 in the action genre based on the very popular Naruto anime series. Similar to the Clash of the Ninja series, Naruto Shippuden Dragon Blade Chronicles is a free-roaming action game for the Nintendo Wii. While most of the Naruto games cover the same story as the anime, Naruto Shippuden Dragon Blade actually features an original storyline, where Naruto Uzumaki and Sasuke Uchiha are searching for the mystical Dragon Blade. The game, unfortunately, features numerous technical issues and frustrating controls. While the game does have a fresh storyline with Naruto and Sasuke hunting down the legendary Genryu, the horrible combat, clunky controls, and a host of technical issues all combine for a forgettable experience that one is better off avoiding. Coming in next, Mobile Suit Gundam CROSSFIRE. It's an action shooter game from the year 2006. From many games based on an anime franchise, Mobile Suit Gundam This bad one that sticks out most is Mobile Suit Gundam CROSSFIRE. Originally released as a PS3 launch title, Mobile Suit Gundam CROSSFIRE dropped players onto the battlefield of the One-Year War and equipped them with a wide range of Gundam mechs from their favorite series. Based on the summary alone, it should have been an excellent Gundam game for fans. However, the game was plagued with numerous technical problems, such as poor frame rate, collision bugs, unresponsive AI, and ugly graphics. There's nothing that goes in the title's favor, with everything from the clunky controls to the broken gameplay contributing to the absolute mess that this game is. Up next, One Piece Pirates Carnival. This is an action party game launched in 2006 focused on co-op gaming. When it comes to making anime games, a lot of game developers tend to stick with the safe fighting game formula. With that in mind, it was nice to see Bandai Namco try to do something different with the One Piece license. In One Piece Pirates Carnival, Luffy and his crazy pirate chumps compete against each other in a Mario Party-style board game with over 30 minigames to choose from. Even though the chibi art style for the game was adorable, One Piece Pirates Carnival rarely had any fun minigames for everyone to play. It was just a lazy party game. So lazy that it is undoubtedly one of the most boring games ever released. There's absolutely nothing to do in this title apart from looking at your favorite characters. Up next, Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament. Released in 2004, it is another fighting game from Yu Yu Hakusho anime series. Considering the crazy amount of anime fighting games on the market, it made sense to make one about the popular supernatural action anime series. Based on the Dark Tournament storyline, Yusuke Urameshi and friends are forced to participate in a seedy martial art tournament that's filled with the most ruthless demons from hell. While the setting is perfect for a 3D fighting game, Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament only offered a sluggish and forgettable experience. It just takes everything beloved from the series and completely destroys it with indecipherable graphics. Seriously, the entire game looks like it was made by a 3-year-old, and some of the worst gameplay ever seen. Up next, Berserk and the Band of the Hawk. An action hack-and-slash game from the year 2016, based on Berserk and the Band of the Hawk. It is the Dynasty Warriors game for anime fans. Anyone familiar with games like Dragon Quest Heroes or Hyrule Warriors will feel right at home with the large-scale beat-em-up action of Berserk and the Band of the Hawk. The real selling point for Berserk fans, however, was seeing its later storylines from the manga adapted in the game, as the original anime stopped at the Golden Age arc. Making a heavy action video game about Guts, the Black Swordsman, should have been a slam dunk. Sadly, Berserk and the Band of the Hawk disappointed players with its shallow action and repetitive controls, which failed all series fans. Last on the list today, Digimon World. Another popular anime-based adventure game released in 1999. Before the Digimon anime series defied the franchise, Digimon World was the first big push for the digital monsters. Digimon World drops the player into the world of Digimon, where they gotta set things right in order to return home. What really set the game apart from its Pokemon rival is the huge emphasis on raising your Digimon, as proper care will ensure a strong Digimon that will lead you to victory. Unfortunately, the game leaned too hard on the monster-raising aspects of Digimon. So much vital information on raising a healthy Digimon was simply not there, leading to so many untimely monster losses or weak evolutions. Also, your Digimon poops. A lot. If he doesn't make it to the public restroom that is miles away from your main objective, the game will punish you for forcing him to poop on the ground. You tell me, have you ever seen a worse adaptation than that? And with this, we wrap up our list of worst anime adaptation games ever created. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this one. See you next time.